Hello and what's up guys, welcome to another video of my channel. After the release of chapter 1053, Buggy and Luffy has officially become the new emperors of the sea, taking the place of Big Mom and Kaido. Before the release of the chapter, we were all pretty sure that Luffy is going to be the new emperor, but another seat of emperor was also empty. So we were all thinking that either Kid or Law will be the new emperor, but surprisingly, Oda Sensei chose his favorite character Buggy to be the new emperor. So in today's video, we are going to find out why Oda Sensei chose Luffy and Buggy as the new emperors, even though there were other deserving candidates. But before that, previously I had made a video on covering important informations relating to One Piece manga, anime and live action. So if you haven't watched it yet, you can check it out, the link is in the description box. And if you guys have any content ideas or suggestions for me, then you can leave it in the comment box. I always check every comment, so without any further delay, let's start the video. I still can't believe that Buggy is the new emperor of the sea. Many people were disappointed from this decision of Oda Sensei because there were many other deserving candidates that fans would have loved to see as the new emperors. I think making Buggy the new emperor, Oda Sensei is trying to tell us that empire system does not matter anymore and the real action is going to happen among the pirates for the title of Pirate King. Let's take the example of when Buggy became the warlord. After that time, the warlord system was not as important as it used to be. Soon after, they were removed because of the decision at Reverie and replaced by SSC. Maybe the empire system also gets dissolved and something else replaces it to maintain the peace in the world, but it has very little chance of happening. There can be another scenario in which we can assume that Oda Sensei is hiding the true power of Buggy, and in future, Buggy, Shanks and Luffy will team up to fight against world government or Blackbeard pirates. If this theory becomes true, then I want to see Buggy's fruit being awakened. It will be great to see it. So now let's talk about the role of Buggy in the story. After we are finished talking about Buggy, then we will talk about Luffy as well. Buggy was introduced in Orange Town arc and he was the first villain with devil fruit that Luffy fought. Later on in the story, we get to know more about him and he also played an important role in the Lockdown, Marineford and Impel Down arc. Buggy and Alvida are the only villains from East Blue Saga that are still active in the story, but Buggy is the one who is leading them. We also get to know a little bit more about Arlong, but I don't think we will see him again in the story. So by seeing how Oda Sensei is still keeping Buggy in the story, we can pretty much figure out that he is going to play a big role later in the story. Now let's talk about why Oda Sensei chose Buggy as the new emperor and some points that make Buggy a worthy as an emperor. We are going to talk about every little thing that makes Buggy a worthy emperor. So let's get right into it. He was the apprentice of Pirates King crew and the only crew that sailed all around the world. This sole reason shows how heavy his background is. The world government also found out about it and started considering him a threat. Now the second point is his friend with other two current emperors, Shanks and Luffy. These two are currently considered one of the strongest in the One Piece world and Buggy is in good relation with them, which uplifts his standard and make him a bigger threat for the world government. Being the former member of Roger Pirates, he is also in good relation with Relic. Relic is the living legend of previous era and Buggy can't be considered weak now. Another point is his leadership skill and the skill like Luffy to make people follow him. Alvida Pirates, Mr. 3 and some notorious criminals from Impel Down, all of this is because of his leadership skill and the ability to make people follow him. He is also smart enough to break from the cell of Impel Down alone and he also successfully escaped Impel Down while gathering followers with the help of Luffy. He also caused quite a ruckus in Paramount War and he was the one who did the live broadcast of the war. As we all know, Buggy is not that powerful but he definitely has Devil's Luck with him. Early in the story, when he was sent flying by Luffy, he nearly died many times but was always saved by someone. In the Marineford War as well, he got attacked by all three admirals but didn't had a single serious injury. He also fought Mihawk but his luck was with him at that time as well. His actions at Paramount War get him recognized by the world government and they asked him to become the warlord. This was a great boost for Buggy. After becoming warlord, he started to supply weapons and become a broker of the underworld. He had customers from all over the world, including some giants of Elbaf as well. His supply of weapons increased drastically when Joker was defeated by Luffy and his weapon supply stopped. Maybe Buggy even took towns under his control when he was warlord because it's not a hard thing for warlord to do. I'm pretty sure world government has increased its bounty drastically as well. And in my opinion, the most important asset for Buggy being an emperor is his devil fruit. In the One Piece world, there are thousands of skilled swordsmen, but Buggy's devil fruit allow him to be invincible against them. Even the greatest swordsman, Mihawk, couldn't cut him. Just imagine how powerful this devil fruit awakening can be. Another point and the last point is the misunderstanding of the world government. Maybe they think that Buggy knows something important about Raftel or One Piece since he was a former member of Roger Pirates, or they are maybe thinking that Buggy is hiding his true power and intentions. So they are taking precautions and made him a emperor to maintain peace in the world. So these are some of the reasons why I think Buggy is the new emperor and the worthy emperor. Now that we have talked about Buggy, let's talk about the protagonist of the series, the myth, the legend, the god Monkey D. Luffy. If I cover all achievements and points of Luffy that makes him a worthy emperor, then this video will be 30 minutes long and I don't want that. I will only cover few of the important points, so let's get right into it. So the first point is he has won against some of the big names of Grand Line and New World. Some of them are Charlotte Katakuri, King of the Beast Kaido, Heavenly Demon Doflamingo, Sir Crocodile, Gecko Moria and many more. Because of all of these fights, he is quite famous all over the world. And this fight also depicts his strength. Another point is his family and alliance. He is the son of Dragon and grandson of Garp, which shows how strong his family background is. He is also in good relation with many kingdoms like Fishman Island, Alabasta, Dressrosa, Wano Kuni and many more. His mentor was Relic, so he is also in good relation with him. And currently he teamed up with Hot Pirates and Kid Pirates to take down Kaido and Big Mom. There are many other allies of Luffy and it will take a long time to cover all of them. So I am planning to make a video on Luffy's allies. Hope you all like it. Now the another reason why Luffy is a worthy emperor is because of his crew and his devil fruit. After Wano, his crew is now the most dangerous and one of the strongest crew in the whole One Piece world. All members of his crew are very strong and his crew is balanced as well. The one who makes the Straw Pirates most dangerous crew is Nico Robin, because she is the only known human being who can read poneglyphs and it is the only known method to go to Raftel. After the release of chapter 1053, it was revealed that Oden's father is still alive, and as we know, the ability to read poneglyphs is passed down along with the leaders of Wano. So maybe he knows how to read poneglyphs, but for now, Robin is the only one. Now let's get back into the topic. Another point is Luffy's devil fruit, which the world government was trying to get from past 800 years. This devil fruit is overpowered and it surely has some connection with Joy Boy and Void Century. There can still be mysteries regarding this devil fruit that we don't know yet. Because of this devil fruit, world government considered Luffy a threat and made him an emperor to maintain the peace in the world. So these are some of the important points because of which I think Luffy is the worthy emperor. As you all can see, I have wrote in my thumbnail stronger than previous emperors and a question mark. To answer this question, I will say in terms of experience and individual power, then Kaido and Big Mom are winners. But if we talk about threat to the world government and the one who is closer to One Piece, then new ones will definitely be the winners. Buggy can team up with Shanks and Luffy, which make a 3 Emperor Crew alliance, which is too much for world government to handle. Because of this, they are threat for the world government, and Luffy already has 2 road poneglyphs, and he might find another one as well in Wano, which makes him the closest person to One Piece. So now that we have talked about Buggy and Luffy, let's talk about some pirates who are capable of being an emperor if Oda Sensei didn't choose Buggy and Luffy. First one is Marco. After the Paramount War, to get revenge against Blackbeard pirates, remaining division commanders of Whitebeard pirates fought against Blackbeard. This war is known as Payback War, and Marco was the one who was leading the division commanders. Even against the terrifying power of Blackbeard, Marco and all the other division commanders survived. Maybe Marco's healing ability helped them all to survive. Even 5 elders mention that either emperors or Marco can only stop Blackbeard after Paramount War. Now he has retired from piracy and is protecting the home village of Whitebeard. He also played a support role in Onigashima War from Israel's side. All of this shows how strong Marco is, and if he was still a pirate and was with all the other division commanders, then he might have become an emperor. Another one who was capable of being an emperor is Mihawk. He is the guy who stands above all the other swordsmen in the world. He was also the mentor of Zoro during the time skip, but in my opinion, Zoro is still nowhere near Mihawk. Mihawk also used to be the rival of Shanks, but he stopped fighting him after Shanks lost his left arm. In my opinion, Mihawk is near Emperor level in terms of strength, but the obvious reason why Mihawk can't be an Emperor is because he do not have a crew. So he can't be an Emperor, but in terms of individual strength, this guy is a deserving candidate for being an Emperor. And the last one is Katakuri. After the fall of Big Mom in Wano, Katakuri is surely the one who will lead Big Mom pirates. Currently he is in Toto Land, and there is a theory that Blackbeard pirates are going to Toto Land and take the copy of Road Poneglyph and steal the devil fruit of Katakuri. It will be interesting to see how Katakuri and Blackbeard fights turn out, but we will have to wait and see if this theory becomes true. Katakuri is the strongest of the Big Mom crew after Big Mom, and everyone in the crew respects and appreciates his strength. If he becomes the captain of Big Mom Pirates, then he will have everything that needs to be an emperor. For example, territory, strong and large crew, individual strength, and influence all around the world. I would have loved to see Katakuri being an emperor, but sadly it didn't happen. So there are all the pirates, in my opinion, that are deserving candidates for being an emperor. If you guys think there were other deserving candidates, then comment down below. So that's it for this video, guys. And I'm kind of sick right now, so it took me a very long time to make this video. So hope you all have liked it. See you in the next one. Bye.